Good to go.
Let's go.
Let's go. What's up, family? We are back again after 2-3 years. After 2-3 years.
Hey, well, but
We
you gotta
back.
tell them though the truth about the 2-3 years. Wasn't that you?
That
you
was
the one
not
who
me.
wanted. You the one who said, "Hey, let's take that break."
That was not me. What I said was, I did say we're gonna take a break, but I didn't mean for it to be 3-4 years.
Hey, man, you gotta do. Things happen.
You had a whole baby.
Had a whole baby.
Hey, congratulations.
Man, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
The
Appreciate it.
baby won now.
Yeah, baby won.
Yeah, he got a whole 1-year-old.
Had a whole
year-old.
1-year-old
Toddler.
during that time.
By the time we started back, he had his driver's license.
Man, well, I'm so proud of you. I don't know what to do, man. Anyways, family, it's Mark. Beyond the highlights, we back again. I got my boy Richie. I got my boy Fort Worth Walk. How you feeling?
Man,
How you
I'm
feeling?
good. Oh, dang, hold on.
Man, tell the truth. Tell the truth. How you really feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? I don't
That's
know about
good.
TCU, but I'm feeling good.
Oh, we
Hold on.
definitely about to get in.
Well, let's get into it.
Walk. Just tell us about the experience because you went to the game.
Man, it was great. I've been to several, like I've been to a Knicks game in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been to a Yankees Ranger game
Mhm.
at Yankee Stadium. I've been to Georgetown, Kansas game. You and I been to TCU OU game.
Yeah.
I went to
The
Wisconsin, West Michigan game. But that
Yeah,
game was
yeah.
live, man. Travis Hunter, the real deal.
Hey,
I
truth.
know he is.
Hey,
The truth.
The
The
truth.
truth. You know he got that D on his jersey, the dog.
Dog.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the
Dog.
makers.
Hey,
Five
dog.
Hey, I'm gonna be
Hey.
real. I was one of the people that didn't know. I didn't know if they were gonna be able to sustain, against TCU because I saw that spring game. And if I don't know if y'all watched the spring game or not, and I mean you
No.
really, you don't take too much into a spring game,
Right.
but I was like, okay, either this offense is this good or this defense is trash. And I was like, well, I'm thinking that the defense probably trash or whatever. But
I mean, when you kind of look at the game, I mean, the defense was, it was lackluster.
yeah,
I mean, Travis Hunter was the bright spot there.
no,
But
it wasn't just Travis Hunter. I mean,
No, I mean,
he made a lot of-
it was he made a lot of plays, right?
Key
but
plays,
I'm just
key
saying though,
plays.
the defense is some things they need to clean up on that defense.
Correct.
Being honest.
It's week one.
Yeah.
But let's go back to the spring game.
Go ahead.
Check it out. Spring game was sold out, right?
Sold out.
When the last time you heard of a college spring game being sold out?
That's because of Prime. That's because of Prime.
Shit,
Now,
you know,
so
shit,
you
that Texas
understand
game
my
gonna be
question?
sold out when old boy get there.
Who?
You know, little Eli.
He
Lil
already
Peyton.
there.
Oh yeah,
He already there,
It was
yeah.
yeah, okay.
He there. Check it out. Like you said, because of Prime. Man, Prime is a winner, bro.
Prime is
Yeah.
a winner,
A
100%.
winner.
And man, just the way that you could tell. I mean, you was there, man. The energy was crazy.
Energy was live,
The
bro.
energy was ridiculous.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think TCU still kind of hung over on that national championship. We know they got their ass dog walked, literally dog walked.
Right.
But
Well, my thing is, all right. So this is my thing. Also, I'm gonna let you finish your
yeah,
thought.
you good?
But TCU, I could be wrong. So correct me, y'all out there, if I'm wrong. But I think TCU only returned 3 starters on offense. You know what I'm saying? They took a big blow. You know what I'm saying? And you
Yeah.
got to think Quentin Johnson. He's
Yeah.
gonna be a factor in
In NFL for sure.
in NFL.
Yeah.
Now Max Duggan, I don't know.
Well, he got cut. Then they picked him up and put him on the practice squad. But I'm gonna check this
Okay,
out.
I didn't know that.
If we could pull up TCU's schedule, if you look at all the games,
Big 12.
excuse me, just period, just from bottom to the top, all the games was close. Like, they didn't really blow anybody out. Baylor had them beat.
They did. Yeah.
Then if you go back
Yeah.
and look at it, Kansas State beat them in the Big 12 championship.
Okay.
And then if you think about it, Michigan started off slow.
They laid the egg.
Yeah,
I mean, TCU was juiced up. That's why they
They
got
were.
blown out by Georgia.
yeah. But
Yeah.
not only that, goddamn, they ran into excuse my language, I'm sorry.
No,
They ran into an NFL roster,
Yeah.
3 deep.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Boys against men, bro. And then you got to think about all the glitz and glamour. It's in L.A. L.A. already live. Everything that's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, TCU just really mentally was not prepared for the national championship. Mentally was not prepared for Colorado. Like, I think they thought Colorado was going to come in there and, just lay down. Man, bro.
Well, I
But
think
you
a lot
gotta
of people
remember
did.
though, like when those games, I wonder how far advanced that game was set. You know, because they set that up like 2 years.
Yeah,
so,
because they played him last year.
Exactly.
But think about it. What Coach Prime say? I'm bringing Louis luggage.
Brought the Louis.
Brought
the Louis.
And it's Louis.
And then, shout out to my nephew, Shador, man. Hey, Shador, send your boy Fort Worth walk. You can send it to Fort Worth. I need that number 2 jersey. I prefer not to be in white, but I take a black one, I take a Vegas gold. Send me the jersey so I can walk around Funky Town with that on.
All right, what's the energy gonna be like this week in Colorado against Nebraska?
Man, it depends on who's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Who gonna be there? So
coming out.
So okay, I'm sure Cordell Stewart gonna be there.
Yeah.
He's a former Buffalo.
Yeah.
Who's a
Joe
Tommy Frazier probably be up in that joint.
Yeah.
Who else?
Didn't Joe Clack go there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah, he'll be
Joe
there.
Clack gonna be there.
Shador broke all his records.
Yeah, game one.
Joe Clack was the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be there.
Look at Shador's stats. What was it? He was 38 for 47.
Yeah.
What, 4 or 5 touchdowns? No, 4 touchdowns.
4 times and 5-10.
No interception.
No
5-10 for that wasn't no fluke, bro. I saw it a lot.
No fluke, bro.
Say, man, he was out there. He looked like Brady, the black version, with some speed and some quickness.
Yeah.
So let me ask this: How will he translate to the next level?
What you mean?
To the NFL?
To the NFL.
Oh, he ready.
He
You
ready?
think he already ready?
Who?
Think about it, man. I mean, in the NFL, bro, your deep ball don't have to be strong. It has to be accurate. How accurate was he?
Exactly.
He was on point.
I mean, does Tom Brady have the strongest arm as far as deep ball? No, it's accurate. If you look at the way Shador was passing the ball, he was dicking, dumping, boom, boom, boom.
He was taking what the defense gave him.
Exactly.
And that's the benefit of working with somebody like Tom Brady.
Thank you.
Because Tom Brady ain't just going if you're gonna give him 5, he's gonna take 5.
Yeah.
If you're gonna give him 4, he's gonna take 4.
Yeah.
If you give him 30, he out of there.
So let me ask you this, and we can mix and match. Think about it. If Shador was playing with LSU, that's a different ball game. LSU, Florida State.
That's a different ball game, but just to jump. Did you watch that game at all?
No, I didn't get a chance to watch.
All right, so LSU lost to Florida State.
Got their ass whooped.
Now let me say this though. The receivers from LSU dropped like three touchdowns.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then they got into the red zone a few times and couldn't capitalize.
And you know how I feel about the
That's
red
coaching.
zone. Yeah, that's coaching. But that's also, Shador got the L on his jersey, right?
Yeah.
Leader. Yeah.
And you got to think about it, man, bro. Them receivers not dropping the balls. Travis Hunter dropped one, and that was because he had to turn around and he came down with it. He just insecure. So it started with the quarterback. It started with your energy. It started with the leader. And to me, Shador has been proud to be a leader. Go back and look at the little old TV show they have.
Yeah.
And they call him Old Man or something like that. It's his nickname.
Yeah.
He's mature, bro. Like,
imagine if they didn't drop those balls, how much he would have had. He ended with 5-10. He probably could have had easy like 6.
Man,
easy 6.
Another day at the office.
Exactly.
And then I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, he's humble. He's not arrogant. Yeah, he might wear chains. That's in his DNA.
Well, that's the league that we in though. Now.
Yeah, but
everybody got their chain on.
Yeah, but he not. And then like I watch a little of the like that YouTube things that they do. I follow him. I was especially when he did the the decision to go to Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Shador, when he on a jet, bro, he watching film.
Yeah,
he watching. He's a student of the game. Then. He took that kind of personal because apparently Kendall Browse, who went to Stephenville, Texas, Art Browse's son, he was at Baylor, coordinator. But I think he also was at Florida A&M, but he took a shot at Shador, I think at the man in passing camp or something, so Shador kind of took it personal, like, okay, yeah, But see, people fail to realize Shador could have went to any D1 school he wanted to go to.
True that. Decided to follow his father.
Yeah.
And go to Jackson State, and they did his thing at Jackson State.
Hey, shout out to who Jackson State played last week, got their ass whooped.
Oh, South Carolina.
No. Jackson State, they was in that the orange blossom game.
Oh,
Florida and Ocho Cinco. Shout out to Uncle Luke. Shout out to Florida A&M for.
Oh, did they blow him out?
They ain't blow him out, but they I think it was like 20-something at halftime 0, but it ended up 24-10. But the fact that Jackson State lost, and I ain't no hater, man, but I was all on that feed when they was clowning Coach Prime and this. Listen, man, what Coach Prime has done, especially for HBCU, for the black community, us three as black men, we fathers, he giving us an example as just being a good man.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not finna knock him because he going to another level to make more money. Like, prime example, I mean, if you work for, let's just say you work for Google and Apple decide they're going to offer you more money, what you going to do? You going to go to Google and say, hey, Apple said they're going to offer me more money. What you going to do? Well, okay, don't worry about it. I got it. Apple. Y'all send the private jet over? Cool. I mean, that's you trying to better yourself. Look at the doors of the black coaches that he's opening up.
He's already opening them up now.
No, he's definitely
with
opening
this
up.
With this week 1 win. That showed a lot.
Yep.
Ain't nobody talking about Nick Saban.
No.
Now he in the Aflac commercial getting grinded, but who he on the Aflac commercial with?
Prime.
The GOAT.
Right.
Exactly. Oh, real fast. Hey, shout out Jackson State. I was born in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Got a lot of family and everything. Went to Jackson State. Shout out y'all. We still love y'all.
No, we still love Jackson State.
I love y'all, but
hey,
I think that just proves a point.
Yeah.
Just proves a point. It just shows.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coach TC at Jackson State. Take your time. It's all good. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you know how I feel about that whole, us against each other.
Yeah.
Like, we got to uplift our community.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do.
Absolutely.
And to me, I'm happy for Prime. I'm happy for think about the positioning he's in, bro. How often do you get to coach your kids from Pee-wee, high school, college? Yep. People talking about he going to the league. He already say he not going to the league.
Not going to the league.
Because those are grown men.
Those are grown men.
It's different.
And so I think where he going to make a difference is where he's at right now. He's going to kind of break that trend of these new athletes that we got.
Yeah. Well, you got to think he's relatable.
He is.
That's one of the first coaches. I'm not going to say one of the first coaches.
Everybody wanted to be Prime.
When we see the coaches on this level of D1, who else is more relatable than Prime?
Yeah.
When he sit on that couch, he's going to go in there and recruit. Who more relatable than that?
Right.
And his thought process, and that's funny that you say because we were at the game with some friends, and it's a white guy. His name is Austin, and he grew up with Taylor. Anyway, he said he even looked at the Prime. So Prime, it wasn't just black kids looking at the Prime. It was kids from all walks of life looking up to Prime.
Absolutely.
And Prime he's marketable. He's the first one to truly market himself.
Yeah.
And also what he's going to do is he's going to put everybody. Prime is going to put everybody around him in position. You got to look at everybody around Prime is doing something. He got his son doing social media.
Yeah.
He got Shador, the starting quarterback, a Heisman candidate at this point.
Got his nephew doing social media too.
Got his nephew. Got his other son playing safety. His daughter play basketball.
Think about that. Also think about the coaching staff too.
His coaching staff is loaded.
His coaching staff.
You know who that reminds me of? That reminds me of Penny when Penny got to Memphis.
Oh.
Penny, his coaching staff was the same. He was getting athlete coaches from the NBA coming over there.
Yeah.
Star power.
Back to his coaching staff. See, people fail to realize that offensive coordinator was the head coach at
Kent State.
Go look at how many plays they got off.
Right.
I think they ran 30 plays in the first 2 series.
No.
So and then they got the defensive line coach from A&M. He got a coaching staff that is well oiled, that's got a lot of experience, that's hungry, that's dogs.
Can't forget Mike Zimmer.
Yeah,
Mike Zimmer floating around on campus somewhere.
Yeah. He got some say so. All right, hold on. Let me switch it up a little bit just to get it off Prime a little bit because we got a couple things to talk about today. So as you know, we got Texas and Alabama.
Okay.
Game of the week.
Yes, sir.
I would say it's game of the week.
Yeah, it's game of the week for sure.
So, what y'all think? What are y'all thoughts on that?
Roll Tide!
LD, you ain't messing with it?
Nah, man, I'm hooking him, man.
You hooking him?
I'm going to hook him.
I'm hooking him too.
You hooking him?
I don't like the Alabama quarterback.
You don't? I didn't watch him play.
I don't think it's not that I don't like him. I don't think he's seasoned. Well, you know what? I could be wrong because Texas can totally messes up and wet the bed and all that. But I don't think he's seasoned enough to take that next step because they coming from Bryce Young and he just got a totally different ball game.
What kind of ball game? Because I didn't watch it.
He big dude, big swole dude. Now he can throw the ball, but I don't know if the decision making is there in order to be. Right. But see, Texas, Bro, Texas always drop the ball, man, all the time, man. Like even this week when they're playing, who did they play this week?
Rice. And I heard the O-line suspect.
Bro, they played Rice this week, and hey, man, this is the week to blow a squad out, man.
And I heard they O-line is suspect.
At halftime, it was like 14-3, 14-6, or something. It was a close ball game.
Yeah,
and they only won 30 to whatever they won by, but they didn't look dominant. You look for your squad to be dominant, and you got a coach Nick Saban coming in. Hey, he's used to dominating the opponents. Texas should have won that game last year.
Yeah. Quinn Ewers got hurt. Speaking of Quinn Ewers, so you tell me, because you always talk when we talking private and stuff like that. When on the phone, you say something that I think is very true. You cannot hide the quarterback position
at all.
And I'll be honest with you, all weekend, if you go back and you look at the games, it's about quarterback decision. And I'm gonna shoot back to TCU just because I went to that. Okay, first series. They driving. They in the red zone.
Right.
Mark, what defense there's only two defense somebody gonna play in the red zone. What two defenses are those?
Goal line.
What goal line?
Oh, that ain't the one with the 4-4-4-3 what?
No. Cover two.
Uh-huh.
And man.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He threw right to the safety, bro. Like, what are you doing?
You talking about when he threw the pick?
Yeah. You got to
run the ball.
You got to run the ball. But see, during film session, was you rolling the cone in? Was you not paying attention?
Couldn't have been.
See, Shador not finna make that play. But see, it go back to me. See, I'm old school like you, bro. Like, we on the 1 yard line. Yeah. We got 4 plays. We running the ball down your throat.
4 times. Stop us.
O-line, getting a 5-point stance, fire off the ball. I don't care. Lowest man win. Running back, you know what to do. If you stop me 4 times, that's what happened to LSU. LSU had so many times in the red zone on the 1 yard line. Florida State stood it up.
Yeah. But Florida State got a veteran. I knew going into the game because, I do my little fair share betting and everything. But I knew Florida State had a good defensive line.
I didn't know that.
They had a lot of returning starters.
You want some money on that?
Some money on what now? No.
No, you put no money on you ain't put no money on the Florida State. I'm just trying to see where you at.
I ain't put no money on Florida State.
All right, I'm trying to see.
I just knew.
You put money on LSU.
No, I ain't put
okay. I'm trying to tell you he lost some money.
I'm more of a prop break. Guy. I'm more of a prop.
Okay.
I did. First of all, shout out to my little sister Paris Walker. Who's gonna be veterinarian. She's a sophomore at LSU, and her best friend Jasmine.
Shout out you.
Shout out. So, but I thought LSU because they had the veteran quarterback coming back, and Mark said, "Man, I don't believe him." Yeah, he was right. I don't because first of all, he trying to get loose with the legs.
Right.
When you play teams like Florida State got a tradition, a history.
Yeah.
They didn't have some good defensive players. The best one of all time, you put Lawrence Taylor, prime, up there right next to you. But, Derek Brooks. Yeah. There's a lot of them. I can't name them all, but I'm just saying Florida State got that pedigree, bro. So, first of all, you're a quarterback. Use your arm. Not even that. Use your mind. And you got to be a thinker at quarterback. You got to think outside the box.
Yeah, you do.
They looking for you to run.
Absolutely.
They looking for you to run, and then, like you said, that's coaching. You got to put your quarterback in it. Prime example. And I know we just switch, but when you're talking about football, there's so many different San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy. Coach Shanahan. He's going to put that man in position to not mess the game up.
Yes, he is.
That's true, but there's something to be said about Brian Kelly, though.
Go ahead.
Because I know you finna speak facts. Go ahead. I know you are.
He not that guy.
Amen.
Nah.
He not that guy.
They could have kept old Ed down there.
They could have kept old Ed down there.
Yeah.
He not that guy, man.
Yeah, that's true. I believe. I'm with you.
Because I'm telling you something, bro. Listen. That old Cincinnati Bearcat ass offense, you running with these 5-star ass athletes down here. These Cajun boys, the gumbo eating, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shrimp Creole eating. You run, come on, man. What is you doing? Line up and hit somebody in the mouth.
Yeah, that's true. That's what LSU could, be known for RBU. But I'm starting to get on the side of Wisconsin, though. They got some running backs that come out of there, man.
They sure do.
They do.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because brothers don't like the cold, so we trying to.
We trying to run up.
We trying to stay warm.
Trying to stay warm. Trying to run about that thing.
Absolutely, man. All right, so we gonna double back, man, and come back to this upcoming Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it.
We got Kansas City, and we got Detroit. First game of the season.
Okay.
Okay. Just found out Travis Kelce hyperextended his knee. Possibility is going to be out this week.
Now,
that changes things.
Chris Jones is already out, because the contract dispute, they need to pay him immediately. So I don't know what's up with that, but they need to pay him.
They do.
Yeah, you pay your big time players.
Spider, can we get that Brinks truck, that sign of the Brinks truck back
the Brinks truck up?
We need that.
Yeah,
so
pay that, man.
it's gonna make for an interesting game. Now I'm a year early on the Lions. Like I thought the Lions was gonna be here last year because remember we had the Lions first game of the season last year, and people were like, "Man, y'all got the Lions. How did y'all struggle with the Lions?" Bro, the Lions have a good football team.
They do. They're out there biting off kneecaps. They're biting them kneecaps off.
Man, listen, they got a coach that they'll run through the door for.
A dog.
They got a good offensive line.
Yeah.
Hey, DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
We got him this year.
I mean, Jared Goff. We got to talk about Jared Goff.
Nah, man, Jared Goff.
Jared Goff changing the narrative.
No, I don't think that Jared Goff has always been a good quarterback if you put him in the right situation.
Yeah, but that's it. That's NFL.
But that situation, though, was a little different than what he had with the Rams.
Oh,
that play action, he had to stand in the pocket, had to throw some darts out there.
Nobody never really believed in him when he was with L.A.
Yeah,
people believe in him more with Detroit than when he was with L.A.
I don't think he believed in himself when he was in L.A.
He was still young.
Yeah. Well, I think he was being propped up too. When you got a coach like that, who props you up a little bit.
Yeah, you got
Hollywood.
There you go, and you got to think about it. I mean, you got the best weather.
Best weather.
Women half clothes.
Come on now.
Half clothes.
Come on now.
He's a half
Come on now.
I mean, all the glitz and glamour, but shout out to Dan Campbell that's from Glen Rose, Texas, and he was a Dallas Cowboy, but he is a dog. And I mean, and it started with the energy, man. I mean, Taylor and I talk about that all the time, especially with sports. It's the energy, man. I mean, his energy, bro. Like you said, he'll run through a wall for them boys. Who wouldn't want to play for somebody who's gonna run through a wall for you, especially at that level?
Right.
And then, you already know. So at that level, and that's why Prime don't really want to go to this level. So you Chris Jones dealing with contract. Say, man, let me tell you, I'm calling the owner. Listen, man. Now you got a mortgage, I got a mortgage, but your mortgage getting paid. I need my mortgage. I might have 2 or 3 mortgages. I might have a side chick, and I might have that chick on the side. So I need my money.
Pronto.
I need my money.
Nah, Chris Jones deserves his money. But going into this game, I mean, even if they had Chris Jones and if they had Travis Kelce, I still don't think it's a walk in the park.
No, it's not a walk in the park, but it changes things.
It do.
With Travis Kelce being out, with Chris Jones being out, right now they favorite.
Right.
They're not winning that game. That's me. I'm standing on that.
Who not winning?
What's the spread?
That's another thing.
Isn't it 5.5?
The spread started out at 7.
Okay.
All right. After all the information, the spread is only gone down to 5. They still have to win technically by a touchdown.
Okay, so who is wide receivers? Because you got
Sky Moore.
Kansas City. What you got? Sky Moore. You got Tony.
Got Kadarius
Tony, and they got a rookie. I can't remember the rookie name, man. But it's
Patrick Mahomes.
It's Patrick Mahomes.
Okay,
bro.
so
I can go out there and catch.
Okay, so let's go to the trenches.
Okay.
Other than Chris Jones,
yeah.
Okay, KC O-line coming back is what you call it, right? The O-lineman coming back, right?
No. They got rid of their tackle. He went to Cincinnati.
I think so. I'm not sure.
I can't remember. Hey, I'm not here to give y'all all facts today.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I got you.
But his line is intact. They did address the offensive line.
Okay, so what about the? See, I'm about matchups, especially in the NFL.
Right.
So okay, we missing Kelce.
So Frank Clark is gone.
Okay.
Frank gone.
He gone.
Yeah.
So it's like the defensive front.
They ain't really got much up there.
KC, all right, so Kansas City, their defense always have been a little bit suspect, but they got
secondary for sure.
But they got Spagnola as a defensive coordinator, who's a decent defensive coordinator.
Is Honey Badger still there?
No,
he's not gone. But one thing we know about their defense is that they don't really turn up until the second half of the season.
Go ahead.
So I say they don't really turn up until the second half of the season. Anyway.
Right. Chris Jones be back by then.
Yeah. This part right here, we're gonna see a lot of struggling.
Right.
And we got to talk about too. Now, defensive line, they got Gibbs. I'm talking about for the Lions.
Oh, yeah.
Gibbs, the running back.
Oh,
David Montgomery in there.
Yeah.
Hey.
The one thing that the Lions did do is address the secondary.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
They did.
Yeah.
Right.
Who the corners?
All right, so you got Cam Sutton, who came from Pittsburgh.
Yep.
He's decent.
Yeah.
And it was Emmanuel Mosley. I think his name Emmanuel Mosley. He came from San Fran, but he's not starting. It's another kid that's starting in front of him.
Okay.
I can't remember his last name. But, of course, you got C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Okay.
You got the kid that they drafted from Alabama, Branch.
Yeah.
You got the kid that's coming back, Tracy. I forgot his name. It's
Tracy Walker.
Tracy Walker.
Yeah.
Tracy Walker tore his Achilles last year, but Tracy Walker is a good player.
Yeah.
So they addressed their needs in the secondary. Of course, and they picked up the guy. They picked up a linebacker. I forgot the school he went to. But anyway, they picked up a linebacker. So they got a decent defense. They addressed a couple needs this year.
Now,
as far as defense.
Is Jamison Williams playing?
He's suspended.
He's suspended 6
games.
Oh, for gambling?
He gambling on college games.
Yeah, well, you
know, he trying to get a little, trying to make a little bread. Side money on the college games.
Something.
Him and Mark been texting each other on Saturday.
Hey, I need the parlay, even though I don't do the parlay.
Hey.
Now, okay, so I think it'd be a close game. I think it's going to be close. I'm taking Kansas City because of the quarterback.
I'll take Kansas City, too, because I'm going to tell you why I'm taking Kansas City, because that line tells me that, something is up. Because my thing is, if you're losing all these players, Travis Kelce is, best tight end in the league.
Yeah.
Right.
Honestly, it's debatably the best tight end of all time, greatest tight end of all time.
Yeah.
He's not going to be out.
Yeah.
Chris Jones not going to be out.
Mm-hmm.
You already got a suspect defense.
So you think they trying to load everybody up to take Detroit?
Bring that line down to 3 at least.
Yeah, they're trying to load it up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm standing firm. I got Detroit.
I just thought about it. Eric the enemy gone, right?
Eric the enemy is in Washington.
But listen, if you listen to other people, they say Eric didn't really do nothing.
If you listen to Shady. And Shady's my guy. Shady is my guy, but
his name is Shady.
Shady.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, bro. Listen. We gonna see what Eric Bieniemy's built. We gonna see how he built.
Because we gonna
when commanders come out.
We gonna circle back to the NFC East.
So, okay. Because I got something to say there.
Pick up there.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about that game first because it's the beginning of the season.
Kickoff,
You know what I'm saying? So
we taking Kansas City, me and you.
Who you taking?
Kansas City. I got the line.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about it next week.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see. Listen, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. I think the boys gonna come out. I think the boys gonna come out balling.
I want to believe in the Lions. I really do.
Me too.
I do.
I just don't see them winning this one. No, I do see them winning this one.
Like this one,
just the way the line is, I just don't.
Yeah, but this one's impossible. Like we all know that the line is.
So
really
we playing spades. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
I got 2 in a possible. This is impossible. So
shout out to spades. Don't ever play spades with my aunties, man. They cheat.
Oh man,
hey, everybody aunties cheat. Everybody aunties be cheating.
Man, I'm horrible. I still don't know how to play spades.
Oh man, don't
I
talk
can play
about
domino. I can play domino. Oh, I what I'm saying is I can do a little something on domino.
Oh, okay. No, you ain't doing nothing.
All right, man. So going back, so y'all already know what we got to talk about right now.
Go ahead.
You see,
we got to talk about Errol getting his ass whooped.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh, gave him the eye jam.
He just
came
wasn't
out there with that eye jam.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't
prepared. He just looked like he wasn't ready for what Bud was giving him.
He giving that work out there.
Man, he wasn't ready. Man, Bud looked like he came out the trenches. He looked like he came out the backyard from a long day.
Hey, you know what? Hey, when he walked out with that Eminem though.
Oh yeah, you knew something was up.
You know it was something. It was
and then Big Extra Plug. Shout out Big Extra Plug, man. Come on, you got to come with the right song, man.
Nah, that song didn't do it for
him.
I
ain't like the Texas song. You know what I'm saying? You got to come out with the jam. You know what I'm saying?
Do it for him, man.
Say, I'm gonna tell you what he should have done. He should have stayed with Yellow Beezy.
Hey, Yellow Beezy was there.
Hey, he undefeated with Yellow Beezy.
Hey, that's on me, baby.
Hey, he undefeated with That's on Me, baby.
That's on me.
He should have had that That's on Me, baby. But listen, that's another talk for another day.
That is.
It's a rematch coming because he got to.
Where they gonna have it in Triple D or Vegas?
Nah,
it's back in Vegas.
Yeah, they got to get that.
They got to go. They're not having that.
Yeah, it's. I know what he's trying to do, man. He's trying to take advantage while it's still kind of hot because it's a lot of people that want to fight Bud right now. I don't think that it's a good idea to take this fight though right now. He needs to relax and get himself together.
You got to.
He got to take this fight.
You got to get that get back. That's that get back.
So is he gonna make Bud go up weight?
I don't. Yeah.
So
I believe
and
so.
I'm interested in that. I'm interested to see is Bud gonna be because I'm gonna tell you, man. I told him, I said, man, Errol, like he didn't hit the crack pipe. He was like because he already small, but
eyes a little glossed over a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't look healthy. He did not look healthy.
He didn't look healthy, bro.
He didn't look healthy.
He looked sad out there.
He did.
Man, but, hey,
and I sure was sad for him.
Let me tell you something, man. Hey, boxing is a game. You take absolutely no prisoners. No prisoners.
Oh.
Spartans.
Man.
So, all right. Like I said, you know we got to do this before you jumped in with the whole.
I'm sorry, man. Shout out to the Triple D, man. I'm in D.
We just showing love, baby.
Showing love.
All right, so show love to y'all boys, man.
Who
you talking
y'all
about?
know who y'all boys?
The Cocaine Cowboys?
Cocaine Cowboys. Hey, they got a defense like them Cocaine
Man, you know
Cowboys.
what?
Top three.
But you know what?
Top three.
I'm glad we
Top
on.
three.
I'm glad we on this subject.
Hey,
man.
ain't no hater.
I know you
top
ain't.
three.
You real.
Yeah.
Top three.
Yeah.
100%.
Show our love.
Say
Show
shout,
love.
you know
Top
what?
three.
Shout out to my little cousin Tyreek Woolen, the freak, Reek the freak out there, number Deuce 7 at Seattle. Cause see, I done already told the boys today. I said I'm betting. Anybody want to take a little small bet, friendly bet? If CD Lamb, if my little cousin holds CD Lamb when Seattle come here, I think it's the week after Thanksgiving. CD Lamb is not gonna have 100 yards receiving. He would not have 2 touchdowns, and he wouldn't have less than 6 catches. If Tyreek, if he truly line up in front of Tyreek come with the handcuffs.
What you know about that?
I don't know nothing.
Tyreek coming with the handcuffs.
Come with the handcuffs. And I'm a true Dallas Cowboy fan. Matter of fact, shout out to my boy Dak Prescott. I mean, I'm actually going.
So what we think about Dak? What we think about Dak? Because it's the prove. What everyone's saying the prove year is the proven year.
Proven year.
No, Dak's already proven himself.
What did he prove?
Dak has I'm listening. He's proved that he's a capable quarterback. He's proved
capable of what?
Hold on. He's proved that he earned his contract.
Correct.
Not saying that he's going to be a Super Bowl quarterback and all that stuff.
It's possible.
What I'm saying is that he proved that he earned the money that he received.
Yeah.
That's what he proved. Now, as far as all this, Dak going to the Super Bowl and all that, this is a proven year for that. Because Dak has everything around him.
Everything.
For him to make a run.
Make a run.
But I'm going to tell you like I've always told you, and I've always told you, Dak don't work without Zeke. Dak has never worked without Zeke.
Because he's never been away. He's never been away from Zeke. Other than that time he sat out.
You can't. I mean, yeah, but yes and no. I mean, this past year, Zeke didn't really have the contribute of the true 2-1-4 like they did in the past. So Pollard had to step up. But I'm telling you, they deep. I mean, this ain't just a proven year for Dak. This is a proven year for Mike McCarty. Because that I'm gonna tell you something. That I gotta watch my language on this thing because but Kellen Moore, bro, I didn't know he was going to Fisher Price and getting offensive coordinator.
That's what
he Fisher Price.
Fisher Price. Like, step our game up, bro. Like, Mike McCarthy, I mean, you're a Super Bowl caliber coach. You know what I'm saying? You already made one mistake hiring your homeboy Mike Nolan. That's already one strike. Strike. Then we got Kellen Moore for the second year in a row calling plays. Man, that Boise State stuff ain't working in the NFL, man. Come on.
Well, he headed out to
that's why
LA.
He on the West Coast.
LA.
It would go out on the West Coast and do all that there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what Mike McCarthy got this year.
Yeah.
He play calling.
Well,
we see how he ended up in Green Bay. He kind of towards the tail end, he kind of gave up the play calling duties.
I'm gonna be real. So the year that they won the Super Bowl, Green Bay had a great defense.
Great defense.
Charles was kind of like I'm telling you, man. This Cowboys team is setting up kind of like that Green Bay team.
So let me ask you this: do you think number 7 is going to be more of a gambler, or is he going to stay put?
Gonna be a gambler.
He's gonna be a gambler.
No, because you know what? Because you got somebody on the other side.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
You got somebody on the side. You can take more chances.
But you don't have to take.
No, you don't have to.
And do you think Stephon Gilmore has gotten his ear and said, "Hey, man,
I think he has.
do this, do that"?
I think he has.
They gave Stephon the 2-1.
Listen, but it's in your nature though. You don't always. You rarely go away from your instincts so much. It's in his instincts to gamble. I think he's going to tone it down.
Yeah.
If you notice last year, he didn't gamble as much as the year prior.
No,
so
he's
getting a little better. He's getting better.
You know what I would do with him, since he's a little bit bigger. I would go ahead and start pressing that side. You know what I'm saying? Like, put them on the line and start pressing them receivers. And I mean, think about it. What side you gonna throw to? If Stephon, because I still think he is.
He's still him.
No, he's still. Yeah.
Don't play with him.
No, it's gonna be tough. You ain't throwing on nobody.
Yeah, I mean, you got
maybe Jordan Lewis. You throwing in a slot?
Nah. Hold on.
No. But hey, I got love for Jordan Lewis. But I'm talking about you picking. Were you throwing that?
Lewis out there?
No, Jordan Lewis.
Yeah, we going to that slot.
You was talking noise about Jordan Lewis. Okay.
Man, I don't.
But it's another corner they got that kind of stepped up.
I think it's the kid. Is it Joseph?
Nah, we should Joseph out now.
Man, he over there, man.
Let me get out of Cowboy business.
Nah, he out of here, man.
But they do have 3 good safeties as well.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the only place that they have any, maybe linebacker.
Linebacker, we're a little weak at linebacker.
Yeah, and then or the interior defensive line. I have to see Hankins, and I got to see Mozzie.
Nah, man, Hankins was solid last year.
Last time I seen Mozzie was off his feet somewhere. Last time I seen Mozzie, he was in the L.
He wasn't skating, was he?
He was in the L.
Was he skating?
Well, somebody had him up there. But nah, man, we'll see, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Y'all have a great team.
We got a tough schedule.
Everybody got a tough schedule.
Man, come on now. Everybody ain't got no tough schedule.
Yeah, they do. We talking about the Giants. Like we saying, Giants got a tough schedule. They
say we got a tough
schedule. To the playoffs.
Y'all do got a tough schedule. So now we talking about the Cowboys. Let's switch gears. What about them?
What about
the Eagles? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I know you're gonna be real.
Any questions you want, baby?
Is you taking Dak or is you taking Jalen Hurts?
I'm taking Jalen.
Why?
100%. Because Jalen is
Jalen been to a Super Bowl.
Jalen is a leader.
Shit, running that college offense. They had the boys behind him pushing on that line.
Okay, but let's take a look at Jalen Hurts. All right, let's look at some of the things he's been through.
Look at him.
Got benched at Alabama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tua came in.
But he took him to 2 national titles.
He took him to 2 national titles.
But he deserved to be benched at that time.
No, he deserved to be benched.
Yeah. We got to speak facts now. We got to speak facts.
What does that build? Character.
So some people.
Yeah.
No. You speaking facts because this younger generation, they normally jump ship, cry, tuck their tail, go over in the corner and, take
Yeah, he did. He jumped ship, cried, tucked his tail.
Pop him out.
His ass over there to Oklahoma.
He went to Oklahoma.
But he didn't tuck his tail and cry.
No.
Oklahoma handled his business.
Yeah.
Now we got the transfer portal. Let me jump in the transfer portal because, you know what, coach said this, man.
Yeah,
so I respect that. You're right. It built character.
He built character. He went to Oklahoma. He made a name for himself. Was he a Heisman runner-up? You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
He went to Philly, played behind Carson Wentz. At that time, I'm going to be real. When we drafted Jalen Hurts, I didn't want him.
Why?
Because Carson Wentz just took a team. If anybody, for my Philadelphia Eagle fans out there, y'all know that Carson Wentz took a team full of bums to the playoffs. So
but who had to pick up the pieces and carry y'all and win the Super Bowl? A Texas boy.
I wouldn't say pick up. I wouldn't say pick
the
up.
The one who got that statue out there in the front. He got that statue out there.
I'm with Foles.
Yeah.
I believed in Foles when nobody believed. Remember me? You were trying to compare Foles to Case Keenum at the time.
He was.
No.
He Case Keenum.
Case Keenum got a lot of stats.
Yeah. Where Nick Foles at right now?
Yeah. It don't matter what
same place Case Keenum at.
He got a statue.
I'm not saying the pockets ain't fat.
Hey, man,
I'm saying, but you somewhere with Case Keenum right now.
That Philadelphia team, man, was awesome.
It was.
That Philadelphia team that
defense was off the chain.
Awesome.
It was.
Just like the team we got right now. We have listen.
Y'all got Georgia. I mean, we might as well call y'all the Philadelphia Bulldogs. Y'all got all the Georgia boys.
No, it ain't even about all the Georgia boys because Keely Ringo got to prove himself.
Yeah.
Jordan Davis got to prove himself.
Right.
Jalen Carter has to prove himself.
Everybody got to prove themselves.
Everybody got to prove themselves. Just because they went to Georgia and won a national championship, Jordan Davis had a good year last year, but was he Fletcher Cox?
Was Fletcher Cox when he first started?
Let me tell y'all something about Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox demands a double team.
He do.
So whoever is that other defensive tackle is going to eat. Why you think Javon Hargrave ate like he did this year?
Where he at now?
He went to San Fran. He had to get that bag.
Yeah.
So the Philadelphia Eagles,
the weather and the girls pretty.
We're built in the trenches. We got. I don't care what nobody said. We got the number 1 offensive line. We got top 3 defense. I would say the number. I want to say the number 1 defensive line.
But let's talk about that secondary because CD gonna chop up Slay.
Nah.
Ooh,
CD gonna chop up
think
Slay?
so?
I ain't gonna lie. CD,
Hey, what he do last year?
No, CD has a good day against Bradbury though. For whatever reason, CD always
got a good day against
Bradbury. Slade different though.
But you said Bradbury ain't what that is though.
No, I mean he is good. No, Bradbury is an above. I would say he's an above average.
He like y'all buying Maxwell.
So I mean, since
remember
we,
y'all had Maxwell.
Since we,
but
he like y'all Maxwell.
he's not Maxwell.
Since we mixing and matching,
Yeah.
Okay, is CD the best wide receiver on the Cowboys right now?
As right now,
Yeah.
On the,
Hands down.
oh man, y'all gotta stop.
Who we putting over?
Brandon Cooks all day. Go look at them stats.
I take nothing away from him.
Go look at the stats.
I'm gonna give it to CD. CD proved something to me at the end
What
of
he
the year
proved
last
to
year.
you?
CD proved that he
That he
can
can catch a ball,
No.
shake his little old red and white dreads, snort, those little nose thing he be doing. Man, what he proved to
CD
you, bro?
proved that he was the number one last year.
Man, don't stop that, man.
He proved at the end of the
proved
season
it.
he was the number one.
So he's an X wide receiver on the outside.
He an X.
You can put him there. But I love Cooks.
I love him. Listen, to say he's the best, that's not taking nothing away from Cooks,
and then who's your other man's? What
Gallup.
He's coming back from the ACL.
Man, they need to go ahead and trade him.
but he's a year removed from the ACL.
They need to go ahead and trade him. Gallup.
Hey,
Gallup his ass up out of here.
So to answer your question,
Yeah,
this is a proven year for Dak.
correct.
If Dak don't get it done this year, Dak probably gonna be.
Well, you already got Trey Lance sitting behind in the
no.
What?
Come on.
Y'all think
The
he
boy
trash?
can't beat
Come on now.
the boy trash.
Why?
Bro.
He couldn't beat out Brock.
Bro,
Couldn't beat out Sam Darnold.
If anybody,
Come on,
he
man.
went to the quarterback guru. He went to Kyle Shanahan.
But listen,
Yeah,
you
man,
know, I
but-
still got some issues with Kyle Shanahan. We know how that damn that Atlanta game turned out. That was under Kyle Shanahan now.
But Dan Quinn was the head coach.
Yeah, but wasn't nothing happening on offense.
Wasn't nothing happening on defense either.
Yeah, defense did give up that
Yeah,
ball.
they did give up a little bit though. But
So you with the quarterback guru, right? Now, granted, he probably
You sure he the quarterback guru?
Kyle Shanahan?
Yeah.
I thought it was John Gruden.
No, I thought it was Andy Reid.
Andy Reid is my guy.
He my guy.
But I mean,
he not the
I don't
quarterback.
know though, because I mean, you got to think
He
he had
ain't.
Donovan for the longest.
Yeah, Donovan threw
Now
up
you
on
got
himself.
Patrick. Well, and then
Hey,
Alex Smith.
That's T.O.
I'm not listening. I'm not worried about what he's talking about.
And he was earling on his jersey.
Yeah, man, Donovan was tripping that year, man. T.O. was right about everything that he said.
T.O. ain't lie when he lie.
But yeah, I mean, but you got to think though, man. I mean, you got Brock Purdy. Yeah, I mean, what he had RG3, Kirk Cousins. He's responsible for Kirk Cousins. He was responsible for RG3. He's responsible for is he responsible for RG3? He was there.
He was dead,
But that
that
was his daddy.
That was his dad. I'm not gonna
Okay.
tell him that. Kurt, maybe Kurt.
All right,
Cousins.
so
Kirk
you know
Cousins.
what Garoppolo? You got to.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
I think he made Garoppolo a better quarterback. You know,
I did,
Yeah,
but
he did.
but
Alex.
but
Alex
Bill
Smith?
didn't want to give up Jimmy. We know that Bill already saw something in Jimmy, and he didn't want to give up Jimmy.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So
Alex, yeah, I give it Alex,
I mean, I would say that then here we are with Brock Purdy. You know,
It's a system, though.
Look what he did with Matt Ryan.
But it's a system.
but it's a system though.
It is a
like you
system.
said.
No, I give it. I will.
And don't get me wrong, like I think more than 50% of the NFL is a system. You got those elite quarterbacks that's just elite, but it's a system.
I mean, I give you that. I just
So since we already on the NFC East, is we gonna go ahead and rank
Let's
1,
go
2,
ahead
3,
and rank
4?
it. Let's rank it through.
Go ahead. You seem like you already know. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to be the first one. Put my name.
Go
I don't want to be the first. Okay, look, you know what? I'm gonna rank it through. I got
Go.
the Cowboys,
Mm.
got the Eagles, Commanders. I think the Giants gonna fall off.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What you think? Same? Or you want me to go?
You go.
All right, I got the Eagles. I got the Cowboys. I got Washington, and I think the Giants are gonna fall off. I'm gonna give it to you.
I'm gonna mix it up. I got the Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants.
No, come on, come on.
Hey, I think the Giants give it to y'all first game though.
They always give it up.
No.
You know, I
I
take
think the
Oh, they
Giants
gonna
beat
give it-
y'all.
they gonna
I
give
think
it
they
to
beat
us.
y'all week
Bills?
1.
I thought you said they're gonna give up them panties. They always give up them draws.
Nah, I
first
think
week.
the Giants beat y'all week 1.
but now really, I seriously think. I mean, it's 1A, 1B, Cowboys, Eagles. They just, it just.
Oh yeah, we gonna go 1-1. We go 1-1 every year.
I'm talking about division wise. It can go either way, and then Commanders, Giants.
I mean, see, the only reason I put the Cowboys right there is, I mean, we know the old stat, right? It hasn't been a consecutive winner since like the early 2000s, right?
Mm-hmm.
But kind of when we look at it though, it's like it's setting up that way. Y'all lost an offensive coordinator. I know what you're gonna say. Lost a defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jalen, his game is going to change a little bit. I don't see him running as much, only because maybe gave him that contract, gave him that money. He may pull back a little bit.
I like that.
I think things are going to change a little bit.
Yeah.
As far as
like I'm just saying with the Eagles, I think y'all just going to be a little different now when it comes to the Cowboys. Like I said, like we're talking about Dak.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dak is hearing the chatter, which he's always heard. But I think this year is a little bit different. This year, it's his.
I think
listen,
you're right.
we're saying that this is his prove-it year.
Yeah.
But if we really putting it in perspective,
the way you talk,
if he don't ball this year, you got to probably let him go because the cap hit.
The way
got to.
The way you
I think so.
The way you talking like the Cowboys are the hunters.
Yeah.
Like they finna go hunting.
Yeah.
They got to.
Yeah.
They
And
got
so
to.
you know,
You got that beast number 11 out there.
Yeah.
I
need some help.
He's a winner.
I need some help this year. I'm gonna break out a jersey this year, and I'm torn between two numbers, really 3.
Okay.
You know, I wore 7, so I would wear Diggs,
Okay.
but I kind of want to wear Dak because I played quarterback at one time. But you know what? Shout out to the original cocaine cowboy, Michael Irvin. I want to put that 88 on with that Irvin on the back.
Come on.
Yeah.
So which one? Diggs, Irvin, or Dak? What jersey I'm supposed to wear?
Oh, you can't go wrong with that Irvin, man. Michael Irvin.
You can't go wrong with Irvin. I mean, if we
and he about to get a bag.
Shout out to
Marriott.
man,
Is it the Marriott?
What?
He's going to get a bag from
What?
Marriott.
he about to get that back.
What?
100%.
Michael, shout out to you, man. Come on, drive down from Plano. Come on down, meet us down here at Mockingbird and 35. Get on the podcast, man. Get on the podcast.
Come holler. Now, I'm gonna try to get him online, man, see if he'll come down here.
Yeah, because I want to know, is Molly really that fine in person?
Who Molly? You don't think so?
Molly Queer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jalen can handle that. That's too much.
Man, I don't.
That was too much.
It look like she might be crazy.
They all crazy.
Yeah, they are.
Don't get me started on that.
They all crazy.
They all crazy.
Oh,
But we love them. We love them.
Yeah.
Like my favorite, one of my uncles say, I love crazy.
Let me tell you something.
He like crazy.
I don't want nothing to do with crazy. Hell no. I don't want nothing to do. All right, so at this point, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to give me a couple sleepers this year.
Okay.
Give me some of your breakout teams. Who you think gonna do what
In the NFL?
in the NFL? We got fantasy coming up tomorrow.
Okay.
Stoked about that.
Yeah.
Stoked. That's a word I don't use all day. Stoked.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got fantasy coming up. All right, give me a couple sleeper teams. Who you think gonna come through this year?
As far as what we talking sleeper, like making the playoffs.
Give me a team. Give me a team that didn't make
dark
the play.
horse.
Yeah, give me a team that didn't make the playoffs last year. They're gonna make the playoffs this year.
Did the Saints make the playoffs last year?
No,
Mm.
Give me the Saints.
I give them to you. I think the Saints gonna be real good.
I got the Saints. So NFC.
I think the Saints
Now,
gonna make a run.
AFC. I like the Browns.
Ooh, me too.
I like the Browns.
So you
the
think
I like
Browns.
the Browns.
You think
I think
Deshaun come
Deshaun is
back?
going to turn it around.
Do they make the playoffs?
They make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they beating out the Bengals in Baltimore, or you said
Well, I
they
think
gonna be a wild
three-
card.
Wild card.
Yeah, wild card.
And they
I
mess around and win a division. You never
Yeah,
know.
I think you can.
They deep over there.
Listen, when you look at the North, I mean the only other one, look at the North, the only one that's able to challenge them probably the East. I think the AFC East is going to be a little thick too.
All right,
But I
Let's-
think it's
let's
going to
play
be
a
3
game
that's
real
going to come
fast.
out of there. 3 is
Okay.
going to come out of the AFC North.
Okay, so it's 17 to go to playoffs now, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you got the Bills, the Jets, you got Miami, you got all the AFC North. You got Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Baltimore.
Yeah.
You got Kansas City, you got Denver, you got LA Chargers.
You
Like
got the Raiders.
everybody ain't gonna be able to make it.
Well, we already know who not going to make it.
Who that? Denver.
The Raiders not making it. Denver not making it. I'm just picking off. Raiders not making it. Denver not making it.
True.
Houston not making it.
Yeah.
I don't think the Titans not making it.
Houston is 2 to 3 years away. 2 to 3 years, circle back to Houston. We're going to be down there with Power Wall, Slim Thug, Bumby, Grill.
CJ Stroud, the guy.
Yeah, he that guy.
No, he the guy. He nice.
Hey, I'm calling
The
it right
coach,
now.
the guy.
He might
That
be
coach is the guy.
the coach. Is the
D'Amico?
guy?
Yeah. He the
nice.
guy.
He nice.
Hey, I'm here to tell y'all, C.J. Stroud is not the guy.
Okay.
We're going to see, because you said that about Saquon.
He don't.
No.
He don't like Ohio.
We
He
said
don't
that
like
about-
Ohio State quarterback.
I don't like
He
Ohio
don't like
State
unless there's a
quarterbacks.
lot of quarterbacks he don't like, and I know.
I don't like Ohio State quarterbacks.
But he might have a point.
But,
so you don't like
hey.
Justin Fields?
He don't like anything with melanin. He don't like anything with melanin. We know that.
No,
Because
man.
don't make me wrinkle.
No.
Don't make me go through. Everyone he ain't like.
I got to see Justin Fields, man. I got to
What
see
you
him this
mean?
year.
Man?
I got to see him this year.
He a truck stick.
Man,
And he got an arm.
Can he throw the ball?
He can.
He threw the ball. He just wasn't the most accurate.
They got him
But
some
he threw it.
receivers too now. Chase Claypool up there.
DJ Moore.
Let me check him out.
Yeah.
Let me
And
check
it's
him out.
cold as hell in Chicago too.
So, you know,
man.
he
Hold
ready to
that.
throw that
Let
and
me
get off
check
the
him
field.
out.
Man,
Let
come
me check
on.
him out. I need to check him out.
How many
this year.
black quarterbacks has Chicago ever had in their history?
Is this the first one?
I don't know if it's the first one, but I don't.
Might be the only one.
Man, 'cause
Nah,
it's too
nah,
damn
nah.
cold up there, man. Nobody, man.
No,
I'm
I'm
sure
just
they
saying,
had. They
No,
may
like
not have like
starting-
a big name, but
I mean, they had.
had
they
I
probably
ain't
had
never
a-
seen no.
I
them
never
have a
seen
black
nobody over
quarterback.
there on the field throwing.
Walter Payton, Sweetness was the only black person in the back.
All right, man. Who you got walking to sleep? Who you want to see in the playoffs?
Man, see, I do like Cleveland Browns though, because you know,
Yeah.
shout out to my boy Deshaun Watson, man. Hey, stay
stay
away,
up.
stay away from them happy endings too.
Stay
man.
away.
Hey, boy, we know what you're doing. All right,
What he doing? He over there.
we know what
Hey,
you're
that's the
doing.
brother be
Deshaun.
on Harry
you gotta
Hines.
relax. All right,
He be over there on here high.
you know we know what you're doing.
Nah, that's my boy though. I like Deshaun. I do like the Browns. They are sleeping. The Lions.
You think they're gonna take the division this year?
Let's see, they got
Minnesota.
Yeah.
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 All right.
I mean, Minnesota got Jordan Jefferson.
Yeah.
Kyle Rudolph, he retired.
Kyle-
Didn't he?
but-
Oh
yeah,
no,
yeah,
is he
but
the
they-
one that got the bag?
No, but Hawkinson got the bag.
Hawkinson
Hawkinson
got,
got
but
the
they got
bag.
Hawkinson right.
They do.
Yeah, they got Hawkinson.
See, that's what I don't understand. Who the hell is the general manager? How you?
I don't
gonna
know
let
why they
him-
made that trade.
How you gonna let him go to the division that you in, and he's an all?
I don't know why they made that trade.
Man,
Listen, but one thing about the
don't know
Vikings, though, the Vikings are going to be better than last year. I'm
Why
not
you
talking
say
about
that?
offense. I'm talking about defense.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
They're one of the worst defense in the league.
Yeah, but they also got what's the coach name? The one that was the head coach of Miami. I think he's the defensive coordinator over there now. The black guy,
Brian Flores.
Brian
Brian
Flores.
Flores.
Oh yeah,
And Brian Flores, listen,
he
Yeah.
Brian
nice.
Flores be having them
Yeah.
defenses right.
Oh, he back in the league.
He back in the league because
he
he
never left.
no, he was with the Steelers.
Never
I think he was like
that's
kind of
right.
like a special
Yeah.
assistant.
Yeah, that's all right.
Then he
Shout
got his
out
own-
to my boy Brian Flores.
So no, he
Yeah,
gonna have that
shout out
defense. He
to
gonna
him,
have that defense
He
right.
right.
He gonna have the
Okay.
defense right.
I'm still going with the Lions.
You going with the Lions?
Winning the division.
I got Seattle winning the division over San Fran.
Really?
I think
My
Seattle.
little cousin are like that.
I think Seattle's like that.
Yeah,
I think Seattle's
so.
like
I
that
think
for
they're the
real.
Legion of Boom 2.0.
I
do.
think that they.
They
I
got
think
the defense right.
Hey,
offense.
what Gino say?
You believe in Gino?
Gino say they wrote him
Wrote.
off, but he didn't
They
write
write
back.
back.
Yeah, yeah. I believe in Gino, but I believe more so in Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
And Pete Carroll's a great coach, and I don't think Pete Carroll he made a
Now,
mistake.
now I'm gonna be honest with you. I got some friends that went to UCLA. They say Pete Carroll is a cheater.
I call him what you want to call him.
Yeah.
He's a
He a little
winner.
bit.
He's a winner. Same thing with Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer's a winner.
Oh,
We won it,
man.
but we know what Urban Meyer
Yeah,
is, though.
come
when
on,
he was down
man.
there in Florida.
Yeah.
What?
We
Give lap
already-
dances?
Yeah. You know what's up with Urban? Urban ready to flick some dollars.
Think about it, man. His name is Urban, so he got a lot of flavor and juice and spice.
Yeah,
His name is
did y'all
Urban.
check out the doc? Y'all check out the
I
doc?
ain't checked
Nah, I
out.
ain't checked out the
I heard
doc,
it
but we
went hard
already know.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool, but they left out a lot.
Of course
They had to leave out a
They
lot.
left
You
out
can't
a
They,
put
lot.
they want kids to
Yeah,
watch
man.
it. It can't get X-rated.
Hey, R.I.P. Mon Williams, man. You know he went to Florida for a little bit.
Yeah.
But man, they left out a lot in that documentary.
I
man.
believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Them boys
like I said,
nasty.
Seattle, Cleveland, and you say Cleveland or Detroit?
Well, we're talking about for the NFC. I told Saints.
Oh, you took the Saints. Okay.
I took the Saints.
I
to win
like-
the
I like
division.
the
Seattle
Saints
didn't
to
make
win-
the playoffs last year.
Seattle made the playoffs.
Yeah, they made
lost
it,
to
but I'm
San
talking about not to make. See, the Saints didn't make it last year.
Yeah, see, we putting sleepers who didn't make the playoffs
My
last
bad.
year.
I'm trash.
No, but you had the Lions though.
Yeah, but he had Seattle.
Yeah, you need to switch it up.
My bad. Damn, that's a good one. Then you took mine. Then I would have took the Lions.
Well, come
too.
on, man. It's
Yeah,
You
nothing
had
wrong.
like Arizona or something.
Yo,
You need to
PSA.
have Arizona. You need
Hey,
to have Arizona.
I'm so man.
He's so through with
y'all
Kyler
know-
Murray.
Hey, listen, they tanking to get Caleb.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, y'all know they picked up Jonathan Gannon, which was our defensive coordinator.
He ain't
last
gonna do
year.
nothing.
Jonathan Gannon is trash.
Trash.
Trash. He's the reason we lost the Super Bowl. Y'all heard that here.
He ain't the
Jonathan Gannon is the reason we lost the Super Bowl.
He ain't the reason. I just ran into Mahomes.
No. We ran into Andy Reid. We ran into a veteran coach.
Well, that too.
Somebody
you ran
that
into
knew what they was doing.
Then you ran into Patty.
Yeah. Patty did his thing.
Patty did his thing.
I can't be mad at losing that Super Bowl, bro.
No,
Andy got one, man. Andy's my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a win-win for you.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at that one. I mean, it'll been, good to get to. But
hey, don't be running away from the sleeper though. Who your sleeper?
Who your sleeper?
They did not make the
Boy, who
playoffs.
your sleeper?
Yeah.
I mean, we can roll with the Lions
Yeah,
together.
no, I gotta go with the Lions.
Okay.
I was here early on the Lions, so I gotta go with them.
But you said something about the Saints, though. You said the Saints gonna be good.
No, yeah, the Saints are gonna make.
But they got Derek Carr.
You believe in Derek Carr?
I believe in Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, their defense is always solid. They
Yeah,
always gonna have a solid defense.
They got a good defensive.
Michael
offensive
Thomas
line.
is coming back.
Is he coming
see how
back?
he look. Well, we got to see how he look.
They got the young boy Chris Olave. Shout out.
Olave.
And that's another thing. I say Ohio State quarterbacks, but Ohio State receivers, they like that.
They
Man,
like that.
Shout out to Marvin Harrison Jr., #1 draft pick.
Like
Yes.
that. Yeah. Like that.
Like
the
that.
other kid is like that. What is his name? Like Ibaka or Ibaka? I'm sorry.
The kid is from Rockwall?
No. That's he went to Seattle.
Did he?
From Rockwall, yeah.
Did he?
He's a slot.
The one
Come on, and
Smith and Jigba.
he went to
Jackson.
Seattle?
You talking about Jackson?
Ooh,
Jackson. Yeah.
Man,
Jackson.
No, but,
you ain't lying.
but as we speak, Ohio State has two receivers. They got Marvin Harris Jr.
Right.
And they got another kid. I'm mispronouncing his name, but it's like Mbaka or something like
Yeah,
that.
you right.
Yeah.
And he's good too. He's
Yeah.
just good. So that's why I say, man, Ohio State quarterbacks. I mean, bro, y'all.
They
Every time they look downfield, they got somebody damn running down the field, wide ass open. What?
Yeah, they nice. Listen,
You don't even know if they're a good quarterback. or not.
Listen, Ohio State wide receivers, Alabama wide receivers,
Yeah,
LSU wide receivers.
like
Yeah,
that.
like that,
Except for this,
just
year.
like that.
I don't know.
Who?
I don't know about this year.
I think they was a little nervous.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
They're a little nervous up
Yeah,
there.
we'll see. I got to show them boys love. We'll see.
Yeah, I think they was a little nervous.
Man, it's good seeing y'all again, man. We back in the man. I'm happy about this.
Man, me too. It's flowing real well.
So what happened last time? Was that really my fault?
Yeah, that was really your fault.
About what?
Not showing up?
And he was going like, you said, let's take a break. You got to clean or something. Then-
Hold on. Don't do that.
Well, no, that's what you said. You know, I think at that time you're like, we got to do something, got to handle some business.
Shout out Clean Lifestyle Janitorial. Stay home.
Shout
always
out.
help.
Hey, you
Clean Lifestyle
100%.
Janitorial.
Yeah, you're gonna be our first ad, right?
I mean, yeah, what? Yeah.
Okay, hey, that's what I like to see.
I'm gonna have to put me a little put me something
Put a
together.
little something, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Man, what y'all got anything else? You know what I'm saying? We it seems like we at the end of this thing, man. It's the first time doing it again. How
Man,
y'all
we
feeling?
got to 10 o'clock.
Man, we got the 10 o'clock. We got something to think of.
What's that?
Got plenty to think of. I mean, we can talk about the college because, I mean, think about it. I mean, that's, of course, we already talked about Prime. We talked about Texas. I mean, what you think about USC? You think they're the real deal? What's up? Caleb Williams?
Yeah, no, I like Caleb Williams, but they always gonna fumble it at the end.
They ain't got no defense.
Yeah, you're not winning the championship without no defense.
Man, they got a dude at outside linebacker. That fool's 7 feet tall, like literally. I'm serious.
Yeah, you're not winning no type of national championship without no defense. So
Nah, you right.
while Caleb Williams can throw for 5, 7, 800 yards, it don't matter because like number one, they can't stop the other team, but the other team can potentially stop them.
I mean, that's normally how Lincoln Riley,
Is Oregon a real
that's how it's
deal?
built.
No, I mean,
Did they score 81 points last week?
I don't know. I know Oklahoma scored like 75.
I know.
Some 70.
But who they play though?
I mean, it's week one.
It don't matter.
I mean, it matters a little
the
bit.
Red River Shootout is going to be different this year, huh?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We was part of that one time. Shout out Bacone College in Muskogee, Oklahoma.
Who was part of what?
What y'all talking about the shootout?
Man, you know how like colleges pay schools to go and so that the
Oh,
bigger
no,
college
but you wasn't in the shootout. He making it seem like y'all was in the
I definitely
shootout.
wasn't in
So
the
who we
shootout.
get drugged by?
Man,
You talking about Sam Houston?
boy, we went out to Sam Houston.
Down in Hudson.
Man, we went out to Sam Houston and that game was over as soon as they kicked that damn ball off.
What was the score? Y'all remember the score?
Ooh, the score like 70-9. Ooh, it was like 70-9. And I mean, shit start getting out of hand when like, it's 28-0 or some shit like that. You look up, man, damn, it's shit.
Hey, so y'all just looking at the scoreboard at that point.
It's still first half. Boy, they still throwing the ball down the field.
I mean, strikes.
They bombs on us, man. So that's never fun. You know what I'm saying? That's never fun. I don't know if you've been, in that type.
No,
of
I ain't never been part of that type of shootout.
Oh yeah, it's wild. Yeah, it ain't a good thing, man.
So is the college football playoff still 4, or did they move it to 12? Or
I thought it was they moving into 8. I could be
no,
wrong.
they're supposed to move it to 8, but as of right now, it's still
4
right now.
Yeah.
That ain't too bad.
Well, I want to talk about Clemson. What we talking about Clemson? You got the Clemson, the Duke game.
It's over. It's over for Clemson until they
coach
until they coach decide that he's gonna dip into the NIL money.
Well, they ain't got no.
He not dipping into NIL?
He don't really believe in it.
That's okay.
Oh, so he don't believe in winning?
Yeah, we just saw what happened with Duke. Yeah. We just saw.
You know what's funny?
When the last time Duke beat Clemson?
They said it was been a long time.
Yeah, bro.
I think we was like 1 or 2 years old.
Yeah, man, it's over for Clemson.
real.
Yeah.
Like
I thought like in the 70s.
Yeah, the Clemson. Like so I watched the game and I did put some money on this game.
But you did say that Duke had a real defense. You said Duke was supposed to be pretty good before the game started.
Duke wasn't no slash. They got a decent quarterback. They got a pretty decent running game, and they got a tough defense.
Well, it comes down to Clemson QB position.
Yeah, they don't have the receivers.
It's a drop off. Deshaun not there.
Well, no.
You had
Remember
Trevor
they had the kid
not there.
DJ.
He in Oregon State.
He's at Oregon State.
I think they scored 60 points.
Yeah, but it's still like a drop off. You kind of in that gray area now that they figuring out. Like you went to a point.
I'm
talking about to a point where you got like top QB play. You no longer have that. You've been having that for a course of maybe like 6-7 years or something like that.
Right.
Now you're in that period like, man, we gotta figure out what's going on.
Hey, you gotta recruit. And they defense didn't even look like.
And I don't know if they're gonna be recruit. Listen, man, next year recruiting is gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah. Everybody trying
crazy.
to get to the mountains.
Everybody, listen, we got Colorado. Listen, Colorado wasn't on people. Listen, Colorado was on nobody's list.
Yeah.
Colorado's on the list. Then when you start listening, you know that the divisions, everything is changing. I know it's going to take some time. Like people go from the Pac-12, from the Big, from the Big 12, they're going to the SEC. That's going to mess up recruiting a little bit too.
Yeah.
So everything is going to change a little bit. That landscape is going to change when you start getting those big names over the conferences, like UT. Like that's just a powerhouse.
Yeah. Right.
Like just the name wise.
Well, then you got to think about how much money Texas generate anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and NIL money they're going to throw
Texas
at
is always going to be in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Your big school, Oklahoma.
But let's go back to Dabo.
Dabo.
He don't believe in the NIL. What, bro? He need to quit that, man. Man, see, they better be glad I didn't graduate from there.
Yeah, nah.
He be on the first.
You got some of the NIL money.
He be first. If I was one orange coat or purple coat alumni, it's be on the first thing smoking. What you mean you don't believe in the NIL food?
Yeah.
I come from Texas, where we had the Pony Express at SMU. We paying everybody. We paying everybody.
Hey, did you hear about SMU? They getting in. What they getting into?
They going to the ACC.
Yeah,
which is trash.
But they ain't getting no money.
But they gonna get some money. But
no, they say they giving it up.
Really?
They say they're giving it up. They not gonna take nothing.
Man, they must be drunk over there at Rock. What do they call that? Moody. What is y'all doing over there in Highland Park?
Look, I don't know because
take no money.
That's news to me. I didn't even realize.
No, man, they signed up for that.
I don't understand why the Big 12 didn't take them. The old Southwest. What was it? The South. The old.
Yeah.
With Southwestern Conference, the old rival, bro. TCU, that's automatic gonna be a rival.
Yeah.
I mean, then you got U of H in there. That's a rival. I would have took SMU before I would have took BYU.
Yeah.
Or I'd have took them before I took Cincinnati.
And what the hell did they take? What the hell did they take Cincinnati?
Basketball.
Hey, I don't make
basketball.
You get a better basketball.
And then Cincinnati got an okay football program every now and then.
No, listen, those we know those colleges.
The Kelsey brothers both came from Cincinnati. Jason Kelsey.
I don't care nothing about
and Travis Kelsey.
That don't mean nothing.
I'm going with Jason Kelsey. That's my guy. Hall of Famer, center.
Who gonna be in the national title? The 4 teams.
Colorado. No, just.
No, you're not playing. Go ahead, stand on that.
No, I'm not.
Do you believe?
No.
The four playoffs spots.
That's a hard one, man.
Georgia.
We
say Georgia right now.
Georgia.
Hey,
where's Ray Charles at? Play that for us, Georgia. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You don't know what?
I don't know.
Who gonna stop Georgia? on that side?
Well,
Nobody.
Well, let me ask you this though. Did y'all see?
Saw the Tennessee game.
Yeah, was it bad?
No, Tennessee quarterback, he all right. He nice.
I need another week, man. I can't give no projections out, like, because I'm not, you know.
This is early projections. We going early projections.
The
Where we at?
college guy.
We
All
Georgia.
All right, I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna go USC. These are the 4 teams.
Okay.
USC.
I agree.
Texas.
I gotta think about that one.
USC, Texas, Ohio State. No. USC, Texas, Michigan.
I like that one.
The other one is hard, man.
Georgia?
I don't know. Who?
Georgia.
Did I not say Georgia?
You didn't say Georgia.
Throw Georgia in there.
Okay.
Who you got?
I agree with that.
Well, I'm going to go Georgia 1. I'm going to go USC. I'm going to go Oklahoma. And I'm going to go Alabama.
Well, we gonna see this weekend with Alabama what they gonna do with Texas. You know, so that's why I think that's.
See.
And the reason why I'm taking Alabama over Texas because Nick Saban bound to slow the game down and try to run the ball, play defense. Alabama, they didn't return a lot of defensive starters.
Yeah, but they didn't return that quarterback.
I agree.
And so I'm gonna have to see, man, because I seen that kid. I believe they played against A&M last year.
Ooh,
was it A&M?
Speaking of A&M, they looked all right.
Yeah, A&M looked pretty good.
They looked all right.
They looked all right. So I gotta see A&M because A&M will come out one game and go hard one week and then the next game.
See, I don't think Texas is gonna beat Oklahoma.
We're gonna see. Oklahoma has good coaches. Speaking of Clemson, that's where they lost their defensive coordinator to Oklahoma.
Yeah, he the head coach.
So he needed a year
just to put in there because his scheme was kind of difficult, and then he got that year on the, and I think
he one of them coaches. Remember we were talking about like Dan Campbell, like you'll run through a wall for him.
Yep.
He one of them.
Yeah.
And I just think OU they get like Texas always get those high profile, very popular, 5-star recruits. Oklahoma still get 5-star recruits. They not in the limelight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They a little bit more humble and they kind of got that chip on their shoulder. Like, you didn't sign. So, I mean, and then that Taylor Gabriel kid that playing quarterback, man, I just believe in him because the backup quarterback at UT, Malik, man, he better than Quinn Ewers, bro.
I don't really believe in Quinn Ewers.
Me
like
neither.
That,
because first of all, Ohio State, like you said, gave him that $1.5 million to leave South Lake, which I mean, hey, he can do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, he skipped his whole senior year.
You leaving?
Am I leaving South Lake?
1.5?
As a black kid or as Quinn Ewers as a white kid?
Quinn Ewers.
Oh man, that's tough, bro. Like
1.5
million.
All depends on how the taxes hitting. We paying. I mean, is that
Man, I don't know.
I'm
leaving.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Okay, then. Yeah, I'm leaving too.
I'm leaving.
I'm out of there.
Okay.
Yeah,
1.5.
Yeah, I'm
leaving. I ain't never seen 1.5.
I'm headed to Ohio State.
Yeah,
I'm giving me a chain.
1.5. What's the math on that? What you gonna keep out the Texas Bowl? About 7?
No, it depends on what they tax it at. If it's in Texas,
I mean, at
like
18
30.
years old, it don't matter. I mean, he was at 17 then.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't really paying for that much. You're not really paying for a lot of stuff anyway.
Yeah,
at
you
that
get
age.
free. You getting
Think
meals.
about it. Think about it.
Yeah, they got a meal plan.
Allegedly.
Well, no, they got a meal plan. You eating the meal plan?
Yeah, that meal
Yeah.
plan.
Hey, the meal plan probably good.
Say,
too.
man, shout out to Stephen F. Austin because I had that unlimited meal plan. Doe used to eat off of it too. I had that unlimited, boy. I can go eat all the time.
Man.
Didn't matter.
Well, y'all is something else.
Didn't matter. Speaking of eating, man, I need to find out what I'm going to eat after I leave here.
Oh, man, we going to figure it out.
we gonna
Look,
figure
man,
something out.
we going to do it in a dime, man, and figure it all out. And we going to return and do this thing again next
Sure
week, man.
is,
This was
man.
fun.
It was, man.
It was good, bro.
This
I'm
was
glad
fun.
we
This was
finally
fun.
we finally got it together.
Hey, shout out to them people who stole our money last week on the podcast. Where they at, Mark?
They stole our money.
Nah,
Yeah.
they refunded.
stole your
They
money.
refunded.
Okay, they refunded.
They gave me the money back.
Now I'm finna send the goons
Yeah,
out there.
but now it's all about MZ and my boy Spider.
Hey, send the goon for what goons
I'm
out
sending
there.
the goons out there. They better return my boys' money, man.
Nah,
I
man,
think
but
they
it's
see
been
it.
great, man. Hey, You want to give out your socials or anything like that?
No, I don't give out our socials. Let's give. We can give out like a main one.
Social security number.
Hey,
Man, that's what the young folks doing.
No, but
You
no,
get
we
your
need to
socials
have
out
like
and all that stuff.
Do we got a
need
social
to set
friends
it-
podcast?
Yeah, we got social security number.
What?
I ain't got no social security number for the podcast. No, we need to have like a main one. We're gonna set up a main one.
Yeah,
for
so
the-
IG
So I don't Joe Button this thing?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you.
So I don't Joe Button this thing?
Nah,
No,
so you're not gonna
listen,
Joe Button this
if
thing.
we-
You ain't finna cut us.
hey.
You ain't finna cut us out of
Hey,
what's
if
finna
we do
happen.
get an IG, y'all better make sure I don't have a password because I like them IG models.
Yeah,
That get you in trouble.
He definitely can't have the
Hey,
passcode.
the algorithm's gonna
He
be
can't
messed
have
up.
the passcode.
Hey, all algorithm's gonna be all
Yeah,
crazy.
man. We
Man, what
gonna
you
be
talking
getting all
about?
kind of messages. Hey, daddy.
Hey, Dad.
don't want
Behind the
nothing to do with
highlights.
that.
Hi, Dad.
I don't want
How
nothing to
you
do with
doing
that.
this?
Anyway, man, we got my boy Fort Worth Walk,
Yes,
man. We got
sir.
Richie, man. I appreciate you. My name is Mark. Well, stay humble, always hustle. Y'all remember that? Follow me on IG. Stay.humble, always hustle. And y'all can follow us on YouTube, man. Beyond the Highlights. As of right now, it's Beyond the Highlights, man. We might change it. I don't know as of right now, but we just need to get this work out. So
Yo, can we do name this podcast later? Or we can't do that?
I would like to, but that's a little long.
Yeah, that's a little long. Okay.
Anyway, man, we appreciate y'all for listening, man, taking time out y'all day. And, we'll get with y'all later on. Peace.